Okay, so again, camera just started recording. So here we are. Only I got like 32 minutes left. I just saw the meant for greatness card. Spirit wants you to know that you're meant for greatness. I'm not using whatever. I pulled out 4 decks. I've only been using 2. But the first card out is emotions and desires, which is funny. We just read the Scorpio card, which spoke about desires as well. We are, no matter if you're a Scorpio or not, we are embodying that Scorpio energy, which is ironic because is that, no, I think it's Libra then Scorpio, but Scorpio energy, Scorpio will be coming up soon, so that may be a very pivotal point. I think that, you know, during Scorpio season, it's gonna, your powers are even gonna be even more heightened. But anyway, emotions and desires sync up, empowering you to take steps that you once hesitated to take. Wow, I love that. Things are really aligning, and you're being bold. Like, that has been one of the main words that have come out in each of the readings I've done on today. Bold. Look at this. Abundance over motherfucking flow. Prosperity overflow. You're about to have an overflow of clients, students, ideas, love, financial blessings from all of the love that you've sown. Your cup is about to overflow. Okay, again, emotions and desires are syncing up to empower you to take steps that you hesitated to take, and that's going to lead you to abundance and overflow. Okay? Spirit says you serve no one by dimming your light. Right? Again, that's coming out underneath. Emotions and desires are syncing up to empower you to take steps that you hesitated to take. That, you know, steps that are things that, you know, you once you dimmed your light. Like your emotions and desires or it's allowing you to step into a boldness. Again, you're no longer dimming your light. You're standing 10 toes in who you are and what you believe. Okay? Have proper process not taken before. You may have been rushing things. You were just not in alignment. You know, it has off path, and then more research. It's just needed more. There is more growth needed before. But now the time is right. Okay? Before, it just wasn't an energy match. It just wasn't time. It just hadn't tapped into divine timing. You know, you may have had a lot of narcissistic energy around you as well. But again, your emotions and desires are powering up or syncing up to empower you to take those steps that you didn't take before against this narc energy. Not speak, you know, it's empowering you to speak up against energy that is not an energy match versus just sitting with it and hoping things change. You know, giving you the boldness to go against things that are not operating in the proper manner and not going within the proper process. You are doing things the right way, okay? And you are intimidating a lot of people, right? Your energy is powerful, okay? Because you're no longer an energy match for them. You're no longer dimming your light for these narcissistic energies that hadn't took the proper process. Spirit says it is unfolding. This abundance overflow is already unfolding for you. Look, it says recognize yourself. You've changed. Okay, they are no longer in your league. They really never were. You were cosplaying, you know? But it's already unfolding. So again, these people are either gonna have to grow and do their work to evolve or get out the motherfucking way. You intimidate these motherfuckers. And they know that you're abundance. is unfolding. Let's get an Akashic record cards, because you are and have always been the exception to the rule. That was one of the messages that came out in the first read that I did today. You are and have always been the exception to the rule. You are amazing. It's a crime to be so fabulous. These are just messages that came out in previous reads. Like, so we have see it through. See it through. You serve no one by dimming your light. You need to see it through with your light shining bright and boldly. Okay? See it through. You need to take those steps that you've been hesitating to take, because it's going to bring you an overflow of abundance and prosperity. Period. It says you don't always finish what you start, and then you talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end, and then be proud of what you accomplished. Okay? You serve no one by dimming your light and not finishing out what you've started, or hesitating to take the steps needed to see it through. It's time for you to start taking the proper process. Look at that, and taking a chance. Okay? So it's time to step outside of your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. Emotions and desires are syncing up to empower you to take steps that you hesitated to take a chance. It says when you do, you will be rewarded. What's the next card? Abundance overflow. Once you do, you will be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm, and will begin to attract new results. Okay? It's starting to get hot out here now, baby. Listen. The Spirit wants you to listen to your inner voice. It's guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. It's time. Your emotions and desires are syncing up to empower you to take steps you hesitated to take. You serve no one by dimming your light. Okay? So listen. Your inner voice is guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. It's time to take the steps you hesitated to take. Speak up. Bottom of the deck. Here we go again. You got something to say? Or something that you've been guided to do by your inner voice. It says, what are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Proper process wasn't taken because you didn't speak up for yourself. And then you not speaking up for yourself, that allowed you to be tangled up with people that were not an energy match. But it's a fresh start is here for you. Okay, since you're being given the opportunity to begin again, to take the steps you hesitated to take, to no longer dim your light. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. And that's on period. So we're going to end it right there, family. Hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time.